Hi friends, I am out in the garden and I found this beautiful fountain. And it made me remember the scripture that talks about we're to be like a fountain whose waters do not fail. What would make our waters fail? Maybe we didn't have a water source, no water. Maybe we didn't have power. Maybe the tube that pulls the water up got clogged. Maybe we're clogged. Or maybe we're polluted. Ooh. Maybe there's something that's gotten into the water that's causing it to be polluted and unhealthy. We take those spiritual applications and we take them over to the scriptures. There's some beautiful insights we can draw from. The scriptures say that the Bible is like the washing of the water of the Word, that we're to be washed, that the water's the cleanser. It's the water of life to transform and to cleanse us, change the way we think, and renew our minds. It also talks about how the waters inside of us are to be living, that we're to have abiding life, that water's to continue to flow in, and the life of the Spirit is to continue to be flowing, nothing clogged. We don't want to grieve Him or hinder Him or quench Him. We want everything to be free flowing from our lives. Something else that makes me think about a fountain. Jesus said that from our innermost belly would come fountains of living water. He said that one day when He met a young lady by the well. And she was a Samaritan woman, and they didn't have much to do with the Jews. And she was a woman. And this Jewish man sitting there, when she came up to dip her bucket in the well, said, "Give me something to drink." And she's like, "Are you talking to me? A woman and a Samaritan?" I'm like, what's wrong with him? What's he thinking? "Give me some water." And she says, "You asked me for water?" And he says, "If you knew who I was, if you knew the goodness of God, if you knew the kindness of God, if you knew God's plan, if you knew who I was, you would be asking me for water. And I would give you waters that when I gave them to you and you drank of them, you would never thirst again." Those are the waters that God gives us, so we'll never thirst again. It's a great story. If you get a minute, go read it. It's in John 4. You'll enjoy it. And not only that, it shares there about worship. She had questions for Jesus, and Jesus delighted in hearing and helping her to understand. Even though she wasn't getting it, He was speaking to her about true worship and what He was looking for. Not the worship that the Jews were doing on the mountains, and not the worship people were doing on the mountain, but worshiping in spirit and truth. And that's the day we're living in. That's it for now. Have a great and glorious, love-filled and victorious day, my friends. Bye for now.